Today's job is going to be a pretty cool one. We're going to be demolishing this house. I'm going to be using my Kubota 80, which is a little undersized for this size structure, but I can get to all four sides of it. So I think with that, it shouldn't be a problem. Famous last words, right? right, guys, you can see we got the house down. I would say it went according to plan, with me breaking this one side up and then just pushing it over. Now we're just waiting on the dumpster to get here. I'm gonna break these pieces up a little bit. We'll see how many it ends up taking. The house was 2,200 square feet and with an attic, pretty big attic. I think I estimated 8 dumpsters to be on the safe side. We'll see what it ends up taking. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. I guess you can wait till the end and know the real answer, but let me know what you think. So it's day 2. I got the machine warming up and we're getting ready to start loading this dumpster. They just did a switch out. We figure we're probably gonna, we told the guy to come back in 2 hours to switch it out, and that's the plan for today. Every 2 hours. It only takes about an hour to load it. If I spend some time crunching it, you know, it might take a little longer. So now that we got this part of the foundation cleared off, I'm thinking I'm gonna have them drop the next dumpster right next to it, and I'm gonna try to get on this pad. That way I'll be a little bit higher, I'll be able to see in the can and be able to, you know, pat the stuff down real good. I mean, it's a little bit of a, it's up like what, 2 foot, maybe 2.5. I'm gonna give it a shot, let's see what happens. So I got up here on this pad. Should make it a little bit easier to see when I'm loading this dumpster. It wasn't a very graceful maneuver, but hey, what are you gonna do? Then after I got on here, I was asking Phil, because this is the porch, and even though it's 20 or 30 inches high, whatever it is, I doubt the concrete's that thick. So who knows what I'm on right now. But I'm up here and hopefully I don't go through. It's nice that we have these pieces of the chimney still here. So I'm using it. It's a little bit of a pulverizer to really try to pack these dumpsters down. One's breaking apart. The other one I have over there by the tree stump, that one was a little stronger. So you guys won't believe what we found. Look at this. Another, what I've just learned is a cesspool. If you guys didn't see, I posted a video a few days ago, maybe almost a week now, when we were doing some work in somebody's backyard and we found one of these. It was much bigger. It was like 4 or 5 times the size of this. But yeah, the dumpster company, he was backing up, he was picking up the can, and his front tire sank. Luckily that's all that sank. I didn't get it on camera because I think, you know, it was kind of a little bit of a possible catastrophe. The driver seemed a little worried, so we just hurried up. I used the excavator. I put a strap on the tow hook and I was able to lift the front of the truck, and he pulled out without any damage or real problems. But now we got to fill this hole in. which is fine because we have a lot of concrete. We got these bricks, piece of concrete over there, some concrete here. It's all going to end up in that hole, so it's not that big of a deal. We're going to still put our debris in the dumpster, but rocks and stuff like that will all end up in that hole. All right guys, here is the finished product. The house is gone. The owner decided he wanted to leave the foundation for now. I have a strong feeling we're going to be back pretty soon to rip it out, but I think since he's not 100% sure of what his plans are for the lot, that's why he said just leave it and we'll deal with it later. He just mainly wanted to get the house down because well, he wanted it removed regardless, but also he kept having problems with like squatters and I don't know, teenagers and probably some druggies, everybody else constantly breaking into the house and hanging out. So for a liability reason, he wanted to get rid of it. Now he's going to put up a fence around the property and then maybe extend his storage lot halfway up, like maybe up to like where the orange fence is, or he said he might build another house, who knows. But either way, the house is demolished. We'll be on to the next one. Oh, and in case anybody's wondering, we fit that house, I think I told you it was like 2,200 square feet with an attic, but it was gutted, so there was no drywall and insulation, so that helped. We put it in 8 dumpsters. That's what it took, 8 dumpsters, and a couple of them were overweight, but I was throwing some bricks in here and there, you know, from the chimney. But yeah, that's what it took. And the key for demolition, I'll tell you this, is the company that you're working with that's bringing the dumpsters, they need to be like on the same page with you as far as getting them back and forth. This guy, the company Trash Daddy, they're local. If you guys are in Bucks County, give them a call. The owner, Chris, he's a cool dude. He got back and forth quick. It was like 90-minute turnarounds. It was taking him 90 minutes from the time he dropped that can to the time he came back with a new one. And he was taking it straight to the landfill and you know, dumping it off and then coming back. So that was pretty good. He did 6 today and then what, 2 yesterday. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. And I know it's a little messy. It's messier than I would like it to be, but without ripping out this foundation, that's kind of how it's going to be.